Member is online. December 20th, 2021 at 12:49 p.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on December 20th, 2021 at 12:49 p.m. SC23 EXT Kashik Day. Chewie's house as seen in the holiday special is in view. SC24 in Chewie's house Kashik Day. The inside of Chewie's house looks much the same as it did in the holiday special. Chewie's wife, Mulla, vacuums the floor with a futuristic-looking vacuum and ITCHY is not present, but a picture of the family as it existed in the holiday special sits upon the mantel next to the radio. On the recliner where ITCHY once SAT is Chewbacca. Lumpy has come to pay his father a visit. They are watching an animated show on TV. An advertisement comes on for Nanobot scrubbing laundry soap. Then another AD comes on. It is a New Republic propaganda ad encouraging the purchase of war bonds for the war effort. Chewie looks at Lumpy and barks. Lumpy looks at Chewie and barks back. Chewie shrugs his shoulders and gets up of his seat and goes up to his wife, hugs and kisses her full on the lips, patting her backside, then lets go of her, walks toward the front door, gesturing for Lumpy to follow. SC25 EXT Space. We see the Millennium Falcon taking off from Kashyyyk coming towards us. Then we see the Falcon from behind, jumping into hyperspace. Last edit, April 12th, 2022 at 8:49 p.m. by Brent Koivapolo 888. Love is Sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a cat named Galadriel. Posts, 3,446. Member is online. December 20th, 2021 at 1:13 p.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on December 20th, 2021 at 1:13 p.m. SC 26-30. The Falcon hyperspace skips to both plain and exotic and semi-exotic locales before arriving at Coruscant. SC31 EXT Coruscant Day. Chewbacca and Lumpy ride in an air taxi train through multiple traffic lanes. We see parts of Coruscant as yet unseen in any movie or show, book or comic so far, legends or canon. We also see the effects of the devastation of Starkiller Base 2. SC32 EXT Coruscant Dock. Facing US, Chewie and Sun dock with a floating platform and climb out of the taxi and walk toward us, Chewie's left arm around his son's shoulders. SC33 EXT Coruscant War Bond Office. Backs to US, Chewie and Lumpy walk hand in hand up the granitoid steps to the War Bond Office. We can tell it is the War Bond Office because of the propaganda poster on the left outside facade, by the ornate granite-like plastite door, though there is a huge Aurebesh description of the building's purpose in granite-like block letters over the massive double doors, which slide open because of an electric eye that is tripped. Love is Sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a cat named Galadriel. Posts. January 27th, 2022 at 2:17 p.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on January 27th, 2022 at 2:17 p.m. SC34 int War Bond Office Coruscant Day. We see the sides of Chewie and Lumpy standing in a cordoned-off line leading to a desk with what would look like to us like bank teller windows. In front of Chewie is call-up HU. He turns, sees Chewie, and smiles. HU, well, look what the Lothcat dragged in. My stars, what a relief it is to see you two show up. Chewie, old buddy. And Lumpy. They all hug, tight in a group hug, then release. HU looks at Chewie in the eye seriously. Collap HU, Chewbacca, we need your help. Your ship, the Falcon, is just the right speed we need to help us fight the Vong at the Hapan star cluster. Don't turn your back on the Alliance as Han tried to once. Chewie growls. Collap, Listen, I know that's a tad bit of a hypocritical thing for me to say because of my reluctance to join the rebellion several years ago, but things have changed now. We need you. We need your skills and your expertise, your know-how. I know you don't have a life debt to any man now. Han's gone. Luke's gone, and you never owed one to Lando. But I need you if no one else does. Come out of retirement. Give us the Falcon back. That ship came through for us so many times. It can't be stressed enough how much everyone in the Galactic Alliance needs you. Chewie roars in a conversational tone. Lumpy says something to his father. Chewie looks at Lumpy, barks conversationally back. A discussion between father and son ensues. Chewie looks at Lumpy with a resigned look. Well, Chewie. Do we have you back? Chewie looks down, then looks at Collap and nods. Last edit, February 1st, 2022 at 12:04 p.m. by Brent Coivapolo 888. Posts, 3000. January 28th, 2022 at 2:44 p.m. Post by Brent Coivapolo 888 on January 28th, 2022 at 2:44 p.m. Then let's purchase our bonds and go to the Hapan Star Cluster. We can co-dock the Falcon with the draw. I'll brief you on the way to the cluster. SC-35 EXT Space. We see the Millennium Falcon with the luck of the draw, co-docked, take off from Coruscant and jump to light speed. The sky around the ship changes to a KVI-enhanced modeled sky. Love is sacrifice. Brent Coivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. February 1st, 2022 at 12:17 p.m. Post by Brent Coivapolo 888 on February 1st, 2022 at 12:17 p.m. SC-36 EXT Spaceship Hapan Star Cluster. Looking from their perspective, the two ships, the Falcon and the Luck of the Draw, suddenly come out of hyperspace over a Hapan green moon. SC-37 int Luck of the Draw cockpit. Collap well, Chewie, all quiet on the Hapan front so far. But I think things are gonna get really hot really fast. Chewie, VO, barks. SC-38 EXT Space over Sullust. The fighting is intense. But the Galactic Alliance is met with overwhelming numbers. After 10 minutes of fighting sequences and dialogue, the Galactic Alliance is sent into retreat. SC-39 EXT Space Hapan Cluster. There is a massacre by the Vong of the entire Galactic Alliance fleet, and Chewbacca appears to sacrifice himself heroically to save Collap, who, Chewie's son Lumpy, Lando, Poe, and about a dozen or so squadrons of small ships and about 5 capital ships, including the Draw and Falcon, that retreat into hyperspace. Last edit, April 14th, 2022 at 3:16 p.m. by Brent Coivapolo 888. Love is sacrifice. Brent Coivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a cat named Galadriel. Posts, 3,446. Member is online. February 1st, 2022 at 12:41 p.m. Post by Brent Coivapolo 888 on February 1st, 2022 at 12:41 p.m. SC-40 EXT Space over Corellia. SC-41 int Jewel of the Ocean Sea. Akbar, we make our last stand here at Corellia. If Corellia falls, then Coruscant will fall next like dominoes. SC-42 EXT Space. A Vong ship stops and stands before Akbar's ship, Jewel of the Ocean SEA. SC-43 int Poe's X-Wing. Hioe, Admiral, I think he wants a parley. SC-44 int Jewel of the Ocean SEA Bridge. Akbar, open a comm channel. On the view screen, a Vong chieftain addresses the Grand Admiral. Vong, while your Galactic Alliance resorts to cheap tricks, we are honorable men. To prove our honor, we propose a duel to the death between 2 Sith, 2 former Sith and 6 of our elite warriors, down on the planet's surface. Ben was never a Sith. He was a Knight of Ron. Vong, it matters not. Either your Jedi and Sith Alliance quartet or our warriors will win, and the winner will take possession of Corellia. We would like to avoid having to obliterate your fleet like we did at the Hapan cluster. Do we have an agreement? Last edit, February 1st, 2022 at 12:53 p.m. by Brent Koivapol. Posts, 3,446. Member is online. February 1st, 2022 at 12:54 p.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on February 1st, 2022 at 12:54 p.m. Grand Admiral Akbar, yes. May the best duelists win. SC-45 EXT Corellia Arena Day. 6 Vong form a perimeter around Ben Solo, Raza Lem, Warhammer, and Havoc, who are back-to-back, sabers drawn. Ben Solo has a triblade and a saber, and so does Raza Lem. Warhammer and Havoc both have 2 red lightsabers. The duel starts. It is very evenly matched. It lasts for a good 12 minutes before Ben, Havoc, Raza Lem, and Warhammer even begin to get any advantage, then it's downhill from there as one by one the Vong warriors are vanquished. High Chair, the winner of Corellia is the Galactic Alliance. We, the Vong, hereby concede this world to thee. Half the audience cheers. Last edit, March 3rd, 2022 at 6:34 p.m. by Brent Koivapolo 888. Love is sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a cat named Galadriel. Posts, 3,446. Member is online. March 3rd, 2022 at 7:40 p.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on March 3rd, 2022 at 7:40 p.m. SC-46 Ianta Corellia Arena Skybox. REY looks relieved and says to Finn and PoE. REY, send word to Masters Klon and Lursa on the front lines of the Vong Galaxy advance. Corellia will not fall to the Vong. The Force ghosts of Weoda, Qui-Gon, Anakin, and a young Obi-Wan and Luke appear. Yoda, Rey, a long journey you have come. But your greatest challenge ahead lies. Luke, this victory at Corellia is a ruse to distract us from Vong movements at Jakku, which they don't think we know about because Lord Papriti found it out without Vong knowledge, and at many stages of action along the Hydian Way. Although final victory is now in view, the war is far from over. Qui-Gon, send the fleet to the remnants of the Hosnian Prime system. There, Vong are secretly amassing a huge fleet for another attempted invasion of Coruscant. This the Vong did not reveal to Lord Papriti because to do so would have required a much greater level of trust than he obtained before departing from them. While we were all watching the Corellian arena spectacle, for all TVs and radios in the Holonet and other media in the galaxy were tuned into it to see its outcome, and to cheer us on, the Vong have been doing much behind our back. However, we do need Corellia, and the Vong are nothing if not men of their word, so they will truly concede Corellia to our side. Send another fleet to just beyond the outer rim halfway between it and Kamino. There is a great threat there. Obi-Wan, Jakku will be a very difficult victory to win, and even we do not know the outcome of that battle. Most of the main natives of that planet will gladly help the Galactic Alliance achieve victory, both by space and by land. However, others of that planet will sadly ally themselves with the Vong, for they will promise to be left alone after the full occupation of the galaxy if they help the Vong fight. Be prepared to fight on and try to win Jakku in 2 years' time. Anakin, I wish to report that I have achieved the rank of Master where I am, and I am here to warn you that Darth Havoc has plans to subvert the entire Galactic Alliance war effort and to slay his master Lord Warhammer, whom he sees as weak. He must be stopped. Years later, Lord Warhammer will also have to be stopped, but not by this generation, save for Finn Redeemed, who will at that time be a Jedi Grand Master and head of the Jedi Order with Grogu to succeed Rey and Ben. In nearly 70 years' time, war will come from an unexpected corner, and there will be a new empire to fight, but the generation that fights it will triumph over it, after which there will be an 800-year period of rest before once more evil rears its head. I cannot see that far clearly enough to say much more. Luke, your alliance with the Thon shall be prosperous and will only grow with time. Your adoption of the Kadosondan way into the Jedi is commendable, for the Kadosandi and Jedi are essentially the same, only the Kadosandi are far more advanced and progressive in their thinking and philosophy and their knowledge of the Force. Just then, the 5 Jedi Masters pull green, purple and orange-bladed triblades from their robes. Yoda, may the Force be with you, Master Rey, Padawan Poe and Jedi Knights Finn and Rose. All the Force ghosts vanish suddenly. An operative rushes into the skybox. Operative, Master Rey, an urgent message from the front lines in the Vong Galaxy Advance. Message acknowledged. Massive Vong superweapon. Taking massive losses. If not stopped, whole fleet at Vong Universe will be disabled, then the weapon shall move on to our galaxy and disable every Galactic Alliance ship with one blast. REY, let's go help. Finn, I'm with you, girl. Rose, so am I. POE, I'll get Ben to come with. Count me in. I'm sure Rosalem will come along also. I just got word, guys, Chewie was killed at Hapes. Everyone bows their heads in silence. Finn, let's get these B*********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** 2022 at 3:24 p.m. by Brent Koivapolo 888. Love is Sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Posts 3,446. Member is online. April 12, 2022 at 9:05 p.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on April 12, 2022 at 9:05 p.m. SC47 EXT Vong Galaxy Space with green and purple haze and unfamiliar stars. Finn, PoE, Rose Tico Redeemed, Razed Liam, REY Skywalker Solo, and Ben Solo Skywalker come out of the mottled sky of hyperspace through a large wormhole. SC48 Int Rays modified A-Wing cockpit. REY, I'm getting a message that we must join a Galactic Alliance encampment 18 parsecs away. The Alliance has picked up our tracking signals. Let's go. The ships re-enter hyperspace. SC49 Int War Room Alliance encampment hide night. Outside a window, a strange yet vibrant with life alien landscape with a crimson sky meeting the horizon and 4 large moons meet the eye. REY, Ben, Finn, Rose, PoE and Raza Lem consult around a large strategy table with a hollow of the Vong organic superweapon Hobbly Hobelier. KLON, Hobbly Hobelier not only has the firepower of 3 Death Stars, but the ability to send out a pulse that will disable every ship of our fleet in their galaxy no matter where it hides. It also, additionally, has the power to reach our galaxy and disable our starfleet there as well. A murmur of concern ripples through the crowd. PoE, loudly, so how do we stop this thing? KLON, smiles, it will not be easy. Its shields, we have learned from Doppelkick Intelligence, are in 4 layers generated by organic bunkers on the 4 moons of this planet, Haydn. The generators are heavily guarded. Poe, Rey, Ben, and Finn will lead the 4 simultaneous missions to take them out. Once all 4 are down, Raza Lem, Grogu and Rose Tico and Lursa and I will lead 10 squadrons of Jedi and Thawne starfighters to fly into a small enclave in the middle of Hobbly's primary weapon, leading to a narrow shaft that leads to its organic power drive system, and blow it up from the inside out. I suspect it would not be so poorly designed if the Vong believed we could breach their defenses. It takes the Vong 4 hours to charge their primary weapon, which gives us a window of 3 hours and a half from now to take out this weapon before our entire fleet is disabled. May the Force be with us all. Get to your ships. Last edit, April 14, 2022 at 3:01 p.m. by Brent Koivapolo 888. Love is Sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a cat named Galadriel. Posts 3,446. Member is online. May 28, 2022 at 1:34 a.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on May 28, 2022 at 1:34 a.m. SC-50 EXT Moon one night. Finn's ship and several other ships land in a marsh and the team of commandos and Finn disembark. The Vong surround their ships. Finn and the commandos take them out, then advance. SC-51 EXT Moon 2 day. Ben Solo's ship splashes into the sea and several other ships do as well. The ships start propelling themselves through the water towards land. SC-52 EXT Moon 3 day. REY's ship and the other ship land at the base of a cliff face, and REY and her group of commandos fire their sanction guns and start rappelling up the cliff face toward the bunker. SC-53 EXT Moon 4 day. Under heavy fire, POE and his squadron land atop the small bunker and POE immediately rappels down to the front door and starts to hotwire it open, as his command team hold the Vong armies off of him. SC-54 to 64. Next 20 scenes we cut between the 4 moons in intense Vong/Jedi/Galactic Alliance dogfighting as the Jedi starfighters approach the Hobbly Hobalier, which belches out massive clouds of Vong vessels from ITS primary central shaft, until all 4 bunkers are blown and the entire Jedi starfighter squadron enters the weapon's central shaft while the Galactic Alliance fleet holds off the increasingly belligerent attacks of the Vong from without. Love is sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Just got a cat named Galadriel. Posts 3,446. Member is online. May 28, 2022 at 1:58 a.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on May 28, 2022 at 1:58 a.m. SC-65 and Hobbly Hobalier. Squadron after squadron of Vong fighters follow the Jedi, passing right through the Alliance defenses with vector portals, into the weapon, and they and an increasing number of sentry Vong ships from within the weapon harass the Jedi and pick them off by the dozens. Grogu and his silver N1 Naboo starfighter adapted to be a Jedi starfighter, proves to be a real hero in this conflict. There are 5 central reactors to knock out, and KLON takes out the first and Raza Lem the second, Grogu the last and Lursa the middle, with the 5th being taken out by Ahsoka Tano, who had ARTOO line up the shot for her, which she guided with the Force. Ahsoka, we make a good team, R2E. Then, still being harassed just as the weapon is getting ready to fire, all the remaining Jedi fighters escape the weapon's shaft and the whole Jedi and Alliance fleet jump into a whirlpool before the most massive EC= explosion in cinematic history, and quite possibly the loudest, makes an end of the organic superweapon. As it explodes, a loud slurping/sucking sound is heard that echoes and resounds through Vong space. SC-66 in Coruscant Large Hallday. Von Mothma Dameron gives medals to Ben, Raza Lem, REY, KLON, Lursa, Ahsoka, Finn, Grogu, and Lumpy and Kolap HU, but not only a medal, a peck on the lips to POE. Audience erupts in applause. On the stage, our heroes take a bow then group hug. Lumpy barks. Kolap HU, he says that Chewbacca his father died honorably and his memory and legacy will live on forever. Let's have a moment of silence for Chewbacca the Great. We hear a distinctive growl. Into the room walks Chewbacca, led by an aged Rick Ollie. RIC, rumors of Chewie's death are greatly exaggerated. Audience again erupts in louder cheers and applause than before. Love is sacrifice. Brent Koivapolo 888. Administrator. Grand Inquisitive. Posts 3,446. Member is online. May 28, 2022 at 2:08 a.m. Post by Brent Koivapolo 888 on May 28, 2022 at 2:08 a.m. Colap HU, grins, we are close to winning this war. We should never, 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 never give up. We are not destined for this war to go on for millennia, as it has for our neighbors and allies the Thon. We will end this war on our terms, not the Vong's. Our victory will be swift, precise, and final. We are on the edge of victory. We will not fail. Long live the Galactic Alliance and the Thon. May the Force be with us all. The audience cheers and claps. Those on the stage look on and smile. Fade out. End credits. Screenplay written by Brent Lee Solden Koivapolo v. A XVII production. Love is Sacrifice.